For this is Teacher Mark. Our lesson for today is all about heat. Before we proceed, let us review our topic last week. That is all about sound. So identify what being described. So sound, it is the energy when an object vibrates. Longitudinal waves, this is a type of sound wave which push or pull wave that are able to transmit the sound. Medium, the material through which sound waves travel. Pitch, it is the highness or lowness of the sound. Reverberation, sound may also reflected many times and so the original. Sound repeated many times, it is also called reverberation. So this is our topic for today. So heat. So we have characteristic and properties and how heat travels. Heat. It is an energy of molecules in constant motion. It is a method of transferring energy, and molecules is tiny particles that we can find in every matter. So heat. So these are the characteristic of properties. First one is temperature. A temperature is a term used to describe how hot or cold that material is. And thermometer, it is the instrument used to measure temperature. Okay? So as you can see, if the temperature of a certain place or of certain things or some certain matter is low, therefore it is cold. And if it is higher temperature, therefore it is hot. Specific heat. Specific heat is it is the quantity of ether in material has its constant at only one temperature. So it is the amount of heat required to raise the temperature of 1 gram substance by degrees Celsius. So water has a specific heat of 1.0 calorie gram degrees Celsius. In Tagalog, specific heat, ito yung kailangan ng isang bagay upang siya ay magkaroon ng reaction pagdating sa heat. For example, gaano kataas ng degree temperature para matunaw ang isang yelo. So for example, it is under with what we all know that ice is underwater, therefore the ice will be melted in the specific heat of 1.0 calorie gram per Celsius. Okay. Another properties, heat of fusion. What is heat of fusion? Heat of fusion, it is the amount of energy required to change a material, solid to liquid, and reverse at the same temperature. So as you may see, heat of fusion is ice go to water. So I think this is familiar to you guys. We all know that the about melting and freezing. Okay, one of the properties of matter. So in properties of heat, that's what you call heat fusion, wherein a solid will change into liquid by the terms of heat. Heat evaporation. So heat evaporation, it is the amount of energy need to record to change material from liquid to gas and reverse the same temperature. We'll know that this. It's also familiar to us that this is a evaporation. After the heat came from the sun, the water will change into gas, so it will turn into into evaporation of vapor gas that it will form into cloud. So that's what you call heat evaporation. Next, how heat travels. So first is conduction. What is conduction? Conduction, it is the flow of heat between two bodies touching each other. For example, if you have a pan, as you can see in the picture, if you have a pan, then if you put a pan in a in your stove or gas stove that open fire, therefore the heat will travel into that iron pan. So if you touch that pan or the handle of the pan, it will make you some sort of heat. You can feel the heat, and then you may feel hurt, a pain after you handle that arm pan. The next picture is if you are holding a glass rod and a metal rod, burn then a hand first. So it will burn first a glass rod because it is because the in the form of conduction that heat travels of a metal is faster than the wood or and the plastic. So therefore, when you are cooking, you need to uh, choose a material that is a highly wood or something plastic than a all of it is metal. Next is convection. Second transfer travels is convection. It is the most common method of heating fluid and gas. A fluid or gas in direct contact with heat source is heated by conduction. So conduction is simply as this one. So this is a convection current. As you may see, the convection current, it circulates inside on that container with liquid after you are boiling some water. Okay? So transfer heat from one place to another by mass motion fluids such as air, molten rock. Okay? So convection is also, for example, if you are boiling water. So as you can see there, the convection there is the convection currents that flows in the cycle of inside of that liquid on that particular container. Or radiation. What is radiation? It is a transfer of heat energy by electromagnetic infrared waves. So, trivia from this, you know that the UV rays are harmful to our skin. It will cause sunburn, and also it can cause sometimes skin cancer. So, thanks for our atmosphere and also an ozone layer, it filters the hotness of that UV rays. But remember or reminder for you guys, too much exposure to the sun, it is not good for our self. Okay, as you may see on the picture, the girl exposing to the sun because of the radiation. As you can see, the temperature of this girl are heating up or high up. And also, the radiation came from, if you have a microwave oven, it is what? It is the hamburger inside the microwave oven was cooked. It is because of the radiation coming from that oven. Always remember, heat is energy of molecules in constant motion. Thermometer is the instrument used to measure temperature and heat transfer through convection, conduction, and radiation. For that, thank you, grade 4. Hope you like it and uh, you have some learning that you can. So keep safe. Bye.